What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're gonna be doing what if there was a new continent part 2. So this time we're gonna be doing it in the Indian Ocean, and so yeah. And obviously, since we have a couple new superpowers, we're going to probably have Germany on this new continent. But yeah, Germany, they just have to go down here. Because Germany has a lot of economy, and as I said in the last video, this will not be affecting any of your actual. Well, it just won't affect you, like your economy. Obviously, it'll affect your military, but I had to make one little change again. I had to change that Britain, they're still around, and Germany isn't committing as many felonies, and the French colony just got they just got split into it. And you gotta remember, French Guiana is what's left of it. But yeah. So, let's just get right into the video. Why are we over here at Brazil? We're not supposed to be over here at Brazil. But yeah. Oh, that's green. Oopsies. Okay, guys, so we're gonna have the island going up closer to India. The bottom half of India. And then coming back down. And then once again, we're gonna have, so we're gonna have like a spiky little side right here. And then it's gonna come down here. And then it doesn't even touch that island. But this is gonna be one of our largest continents. So yeah, it goes like this, and then it reaches Australia. So Australia is no longer an island, which means a lot of Oceania will be connected now. So this part of the region will probably be conquered by Oceania countries, and then that touches. And then same with and then it goes up like this. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, what happened? Okay, then it comes down, and then meets up with that island. So this is what our new. Oh my gosh, where did I miss? Actually, I think I might know, guys. Okay. This all looks fine. Wait, what? Guys, I honestly do not know where the hole is. Okay, guys, I'm having some technical difficulties, so I will see you guys once I figure it out. Yeah, we found it, and it is now our new area is complete. So it's more of an add-on to Oceania, because, well, the plates, I guess, kind of go like, I guess it would go like this. So with this new plate, it would kind of be different, because there's only a very little that isn't a part of it, but yeah, because the plates would obviously have to look different, and this is the and then also right here. So this is pretty much the only area that is a new continent, so that's why they declared it as a new continent. So let's just get right into it. First person actually on here is surprisingly, not really surprisingly, it is well, obviously we need a new color. We need new colors, guys. Yeah, that one will work. But yeah, so you have this, and then, so Australia is obviously the first country on there. And next one on there is, well, Australia obviously has to grow some. No one's really just questioning it. They're like, ooh, free land. Australia takes this chunk up here, and this chunk down here. So they get this, this. Okay, just give me a second, guys. I have to erase this border now. Usually we don't have to erase borders, but now we do. So all this gets erased. Also that. Okay. So surprisingly, Indonesia was not able to grow any because they said they were like, their people weren't like really like, no, you can't. So that led to a problem. But yeah, it's kind of like a Brazil situation. Obviously, Brazil's trying to get over there, but once again, their people's like, nope. You want to know the next person to get over there? Well, next two countries. Well, next three. For one, Russia, obviously. Also, I'm just going to erase the full border because, well, they're going to be growing. So, and just give me 1 second, guys. Okay. So, looks like this. And then it looks like, okay. So, Russia is obviously going to end up here. If they can end up on that continent, then they can end up on any continent. But quickly, just let me show you guys what hasn't been explored yet. India is now just learning about the news of this new continent, so they're going to be on their way soon. And then it goes down like this. And then looks like that. So this is what, oh, nope, I messed up somewhere. Yeah, there. So, India has obviously sent explorers down, and they explored this area and farther out, but yeah. So, with Russia's arrival on this new continent, obviously it's going to be different because, well, it's Russia. Russia, they're like silent but powerful. So Russia is obviously sending explorers down and a lot of troops to control this area. And Russia is definitely securing its way of being the biggest country because of the mass expansion that they're doing. Which now leads to the new borders looking like this. Okay, then it looks like that. And then like this. So, yeah. And then, well, they do explore a little bit more out, just so they can expand their videos. Well, not videos, sorry, my bad. Misspeech, guys, my bad. But just so they can expand their empire, Russia, you know. Russia's quite big. And they're getting bigger. So Russia's probably like the second strongest country right now. Germany's the third. Then China. And then and then, well, the US is obviously first. But the next four people to arrive on this is obviously, for starters, it is, number one is India, because, well, they're here. And it looks like this. And then they explore some, because they obviously want to push out. And this continent is being explored semi-fast. And actually, thank you guys for getting 65 views on that other video. If we can beat that and get 100 views on this video, that will be amazing. If not, that's also amazing. Russia is exploring. They're kind of planning out on trying to cut off India. But they also don't want to do that at the same time, because many of them are still quite good pals. Because if you guys remember, this is a free-for-all. But, yeah. And then a little bit more is just explored. These guys were not able to get enough funds to explore much more. And, yeah, they weren't able to explore much. They were only able to explore this little area right here. So, there we go. And now, next person to arrive is... Yep, you guessed it. Yeah, you probably did, honestly. Somehow, Germany got here. So, Germany and Britain got here. They look like this, and, oh, no. There we go. Okay, guys, so, next, so, obviously they arrive here. And then, obviously, British explorers are coming up around here. So what they're doing is they're coming up and around and entering here. And they're finding this very suitable. Also, this land, like right here, it's kind of like over here. So yeah. And eventually this whole part of the island, well, not island, this whole part of it is explored, and yeah. And now, guys, so we can't really leave the other continent out of it, because, well, why not? But see, here's the problem, guys. You might be realizing that there's only a couple countries on here, and it's getting explored quite fast. That's not fair. Yeah. This is going to slow down the Europeans that are exploring here, is because, well, there's a war that's going on. And, well, let me show you. So you have a couple sides. You have Portugal and Germany, Britain and Canada, Russia and Germany, and so these three, these two, and this country are all at war. So Britain, Canada, and this country are all at war with Portugal, Germany, and Russia. So this is going to cause some drama because, well, you gotta remember, the only reason why this colony, well, the Britain colony exists in the other area is because of, here, let me just show you. Germany was allowing them to pass through these guys to enter up this way. So now this colony is starved, and Germany's going to go ahead and move up and take some other colony. Because, well, that colony is starved because Germany is the only way that they can actually get in here. And they now start to take the border of this colony. Remember, this colony is not strong at all. And you now have a new colony being started, because Britain is going to get wiped out, and South Africa is here. So they take that. Oh, that's obviously South Africa. But they end up taking the British colony, because Germany and South Africa, they want to build relations, and Germany allows them to get that land. And then South Africa goes ahead and takes this land. Not good for many people. And then it, well, grows down here. Well, obviously explorers are out here, so they don't explore much more than what they have, but they go ahead and do push out, like take some land. Which leads to this being explored. What the heck? But yeah, this ends up being explored. So yeah. Germany doesn't really expand much, except for closing off here and sending out explorers pretty much to everywhere. Oh man, I messed up. Okay, so yeah, explorers go ahead and explore that. But back to the drama over here. You do have Britain being able to push out here, but not really over here, which is definitely not good, because, well, Germany now has the upper hand over here, which now means that, because Germany can also, if they can take out, here, that means that Germany can easily take out, can easily make a blockade, right here, which means Britain is going to have to go up here, where it's cold, and then come down, but they can also come over here, like Germany can come out here and block them off from over there. So Britain knows that if they lose this colony, their other colony will die. So in the meantime, well, Britain is losing this war. Well, Canada also is in this war, so, well, what the heck? Let's see if they win. Canada goes ahead and decides to leave the war, and then join it on the side of Germany. But don't worry, that doesn't go so great for Canada. Okay, guys, 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I just erased the borders, but something that's happening is this country is now starting to collapse. So Germany and a couple other countries decide to hop in on this, like Italy, Portugal, and Morocco. Russia is kind of not really concentrated on the war over here. They're mostly concentrated on the war over, like, expanding their empire somewhere else. And that's somewhere else. Okay, Canada decides to sell this to Russia because, well, that land is pretty much useless. And let's be honest, Canada can probably gain that land back from right here, from this British colony. Germany goes ahead and says, no, you can't have this land. Like, not all of that land, but, like, they just say, you can't have that land right there, because I didn't like how that looked. And that'd probably cause another war. So, this goes over to Canada, and now it's kind of just a racing between, Germany and Canada to see who can get the most land. So, yeah. Also, this colony goes ahead and decides to collapse also, which leads to the collapse of this island, and Germany says, you want to continue this war? And they say, yep. And Germany's like, what the fella? So, this is going to lead to one very, very big mistake. That the Germans are going to make. Just kidding. The Germans don't make any mistake during this war, but the British don't either. There's no mistake. I was just joking about that, guys. But Germany, they're a little too concentrated on the other I know this continent, that they decide to not really just focus on this war anymore. They decide to focus on that other continent. But some people that are very excited about this country collapsing is Italy, because this now gives Italy people enough motivation to gives them enough motivation to go ahead and spread out. Morocco does take some land because I don't like this border. But yeah. So, that's what this is what this continent looks like, and Britain is now executed, but they still have a colony. We'll say these guys are their colonies now, so they gotta stay. They gotta keep their color. But eventually, by the time this is back, the whole continent is explored. There's no other countries, but there is someone. Well, India has expanded quite a lot. They've expanded there. And same with South Africa, because, well, South Africa is South Africa. But now they're just not in Africa. So they're kind of South Africa, but they're kind of not, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I think you guys know what I mean. But, like I was saying, Germany decides to focus on this continent, which leads to Germany gaining this land. And obviously there's not going to be as many countries, but finally Indonesia finally gets enough people on board to do this, and well, Portugal's here. Yeah, you guys thought I was going to say something else, didn't you? Nope, Portugal's here. Don't ask me how they made it. I don't know. I wasn't looking. They just magically popped up. But we need a new color, so we'll go with this one. Oh, nope. I like the color. This is a nice blue. Okay, so I need to memorize what they have. This. This. Wait, they don't have this. They have this. Oh. Also, I'm pretty sure they have the other half of this island. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, so I believe that's right. Please correct me if that's wrong, guys. But they finally, like I was saying, they finally get enough people on board with this. By enough, I mean 92% of their country. At the start of this, it was 62. No, not 62. 22. Yeah. So yeah. So Portugal and everyone else, they're a little late, but they make it. Russia, they kind of just have an outburst with people. Well, not people, land, because they go a little bit land crazy. I don't like that. Yeah, this. So it goes like that. They have an outburst, and India does too. So before they can do anything else, Germany goes ahead and pops out like this, and also pops out like this. And then goes down like this. So yeah, there we go. See, guys, so Germany goes ahead and allows South Africa to do that because, well, they kind of want to keep an ally since they just lost one. By loss, I mean annihilate one. And India goes ahead and has a panhandle now. But see, this land, it's weird because Italy, they kind of have a claim like right here that goes between here, which kind of leads to another new country, which just, yeah. So, this is what this continent looks like, guys. It's different. So, yeah, this is our new continent, guys. Oh, wait, I forgot that, I forgot about Australia. I did not forget the name, guys. I promise you that. They go ahead and so yeah. Now this is what's left, and that just goes into a new country because the UN decides that this is enough, and enough is enough, and everyone's done with this. So yeah, this is our new world map, guys. Very much so different because of two new continents. One here, one here. And this is definitely a very big continent because they connected with Australia, which is not a continent. Not a continent. But yeah. It's a shorter episode, guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.